boing, 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 boing. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to talk to you today about some BH Cosmetics products that I recently purchased. I've never used BH Cosmetics before, so these are my first products ever. I want to let you know how I feel about them. Let me know some more products that you like from this company. They're really affordable, which I like. I definitely like that. There are some that I already know that I love and some that I wish I didn't buy. So I want to go ahead and get into that with you today. And I'm going to try color because I have no other option but to try color with this palette. Let me go ahead and show you. I am so excited. Look at those colors. That is colorful. There are like no muted tones here at all. Well, I was shocked at how it looked online versus how it actually looks here. This is my finger next to it. Let me go ahead and let's put a brush in it. It's tiny. They are tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Like what, are mice trying this on? But it was only, I think, $16 for this, and it called it like a haul. Like it literally used the word haul on it because it came with makeup brushes as well. Let me go ahead and collect them and show you. So it came with 7 makeup brushes for eye detail, which drew it to me even more. I was already gonna buy this palette, but to know it came with brushes meant I had to buy it right then and there. I don't know how long the sale lasted, but I'm so glad I just randomly stumbled upon it. And I do actually really enjoy these brushes, and I'm gonna use them today, only these brushes, for my eyeshadow look. I also got this BH Cosmetics BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer Corrector in pink to try to combat these terrible dark circles. I've used this probably 4 or 5 times. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. I still think I am having trouble covering them up, but when I combine this with the Tarte Shape Tape, I really like it. This has great coverage on its own. The pink isn't too bright, which I think for me is a bad thing. I do think I need a more pink corrector, but I like it, all right? And that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. I already have everything else on my face other than the eyes. Like I left it just for you to see. So it has this squeezy tube and ooh, that's why I'm not a fan of the packaging as much. You squeeze it out. I use my finger and I just tap it in right here. So I went ahead and zoomed you all in so you can see. I'm going to use my pointer finger to place it on my eye, and then I'm going to use my ring finger to really smooth it out. And I do have these veins on my eyelids as well, so I'm going to use it there as well. That's with it tapped on lightly. I didn't really do too much blending because I'm just going to put Tarte Shape Tape over it and have to blend out as well. But I like it. I think it gives good coverage. I didn't put that much on. It's bright. It's very bright, which I don't mind. So I do have to layer the Tarte Shape Tape over it. It doesn't give me as much coverage as I would like. As you can tell, it's not that pink. It is a corrector concealer. It has both of those words on it. I bought it to just put under concealer, but I don't know. I feel like the pink blends out well, and you could almost just use this. Maybe that's just like my pink skin tone. I am very pink. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Tarte Shape Tape over top of it. If you all have any other concealer suggestions, please let me know. Everyone loves this stuff. It's okay. It is much better than the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. That did not work for me at all. I need like some putty. I just want some putty under my eyes. Do they have that? Do they have putty concealer? Doesn't it have it? Or Boing? Boing? Doesn't Boing have it by Benefit? Boing, 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 boing. I need to get that. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out and set it with some powder, and then we'll move on to colorful eyeshadow, which I am super excited about. I went ahead and tried to blend out that concealer on top and set it with the Maybelline Fit Me in 100 Matteless Poreless finishing powder. It's in translucent. I baked a little underneath so that when I put on these colors, if I have any fallout, I can just brush it away with the bake. I shared that tip in my last video. Still am in love. I am doing that daily. I bake anyway, and to have it on just a little bit longer to finish up my eyeshadow look and wipe it all away makes me super happy. As a beginner, I have a lot of fallout. Let's go ahead and dive into this palette. I'm wearing a blue shirt. I'm going to try to do a blue, green, yellow kind of look for my eyes. I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics 101 brush. It's the biggest, fluffiest blending brush. So I'm going in with the lightest color yellow. I went ahead and buffed in that light yellow, and I'm going to take the 104 brush, this this angled brush, and I want to go ahead and put in my first green color. I'm going to take like this really bright green and just add it into right there in that crease. It's not really that bright. As you can hear, I'm not tapping off because I'm terrible and I don't do that, which I probably should. And I have played around with this. I posted some pictures on Instagram if you want to follow me there. On my social media handles are Linsey Ashton anti-tutorials. Why do I always say anti? I feel like I just want to slur all my words. But I did post pictures there. So just kind of adding layers of color to it. I'll go through and blend it out a little later. Kind of just like swooshing off the color. These colors are really powdery, so they do kind of just flick off easily. I put this on without a concealer, base, or primer, and they didn't stay for more than 2 minutes. Every time I blinked, they would like wear away in the crease, so you have to put some sort of base down for these colors or they're just going to blink away, literally. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the lightest blue. I'm only using these top row colors. I am going to tap this one off because I found it adds a lot of product to your brush. Just adding that, trying to get close to the lower lash line. Adding that in there, and once it seems like it's on the lid, I'm going to just brush it for evenness, kind of bring it up to meet that green there. I'm going to go in with the darker color now, and I'm going to use this extremely tapered brush. As you can see, I already have some blue on it because I was playing around with it. It is 105, and I'm going to go in with, I like to test the colors out on the back of my hand to see, like, they look different in the pan than what they look like on my actual hand. That rhymed. And I like that one. I'm gonna put it on my brush, and all these blues I'm gonna tap out. And I'm just gonna add it to the outer 1/3. I think the most difficult thing I've encountered with starting a YouTube channel and filming myself doing my makeup is 1, talking through it, and 2, learning how to do my makeup with my mirror so far away from my face, because I don't want you seeing it in the shot, but I also need to see myself, so it is kind of far away. I'm actually going to bring that further up in the crease because I like the way that greeny yellow color is mixing with this blue I'm putting on. I like that a lot. And add this darker blue. It really looks like a navy in the pan, and then you put it on the skin, and I find it picks up a little more purple. I'm going to add that and to deepen that color. Just at the very edge. I want like that gradient, almost ombre color, that effect with these blues. I'm liking it. I'm going to go back with the first brush and just kind of soften all the edges and blend it all together. I'm taking this 105 brush and dipping it into that second blue I went into, doing a little bit under, trying to keep it close to the lash line and kind of connect it with the top, and to darken it, take like that navy purple color on top and blend it really just in that corner. I'm going to take the smudger just because it already had the color on it and put a little bit of that white underneath towards the first 1/3 of the eye and the tear duct. Just highlight that inner corner a little bit. And then blend it a little bit with that blue so it looks a little softer underneath. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyeliner and mascara off camera as I always do, and let you see what it looks like after that. Okay, I finished up with eyeliner and mascara. I finally jumped on the bandwagon with this voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Finally, and I'm in love. I am in love. It is so great. It definitely coats those lashes in one coat. I put it on my bottom lashes as well, since I did put eyeshadow underneath, so I coated those. I never coat those, and it just worked out so well. A little tip from me, hopefully you like this tip. I use a concealer brush to set the concealer with powder, and I got a little on my under eye, a little mascara, and I just flicked it away with this. If this doesn't work, because it always has excess powder, but if that doesn't work, add a little extra powder and just try to get it away with that. I find that it doesn't take away your coverage. You're actually adding product and trying to, you know, flick away the mess up. For beginners like me, you need to know those tips to correct what you mess up as you're practicing and learning how to apply makeup. I also got lipstick from BH Cosmetics. They had a 2-for-1 sale, and instead of sending me my second free lipstick, they ended up accidentally sending me a HD brow pencil. I'm not upset. I actually used it today on my brows. I like it. It is the tiniest tip I've ever seen, and you have to kind of work with it, but it does such a nice sharp line for the end of your eyebrow. So I like it. I got 2 lip lacquers and 2 liquid lipsticks. Of course, liquid lipsticks are my favorite, and that's the one they did not send. But a quick email, they responded in less than 24 hours and had my product shipped out. I haven't gotten it yet. So fingers crossed it hurries up, because this purchase took, I don't know the exact days, but when you're used to Amazon Prime 2-day shipping, anything over 3 days, 4 days, 5 days seems like an eternity, and it was over 5 days. Whew, I had to wait a really long time. First world American problems, right? So I don't have a lip liner to match these. I'm on the hunt. If you know any good ones, comment down below. And what will look good with blue? Not that. I'm gonna go with this color. This is the Luxe Lacquer in Everything is So Small by BH Cosmetics. Let me try to read this. In Rose. It's so tiny. All right, I find that it smells like chemicals. Why? Straight up like terrible chemicals. It also, when I put it on, tingles and almost, it tingles. It freaks me out. So it's on. Not quite sure I really like the pairing of these colors, but that's what I had to choose from these new products. It is a lacquer. So it will come off if you eat. It will transfer like cray, and that's okay because that's what it is. It's a lacquer. That's fine. That's the final look. Experimenting with color. If you prime the heck out of your lids, these colors will stay. There really wasn't fallout. I didn't have any fallout. So 2 big thumbs up for this palette, other than the fact that the eyeshadows are teeny tiny, made for mice, made for you, and the price is super affordable. This is the look. Hope you liked it.